hot, sexy potatoes. Oh my god, this is actually a website. I love sexy potatoes. Oh, this is awesome. What the hell? Oh, that is so funny. I love sexy potatoes.tumblr.com is apparently a thing. And on that note, hello, Chemizol here with another chemistry video. And today I will be teaching you how to balance a chemical equation. Now, I feel like I should have a theme song, so that's my new theme song. Check that out. Anyway, so yeah, how to balance a chemical equation. If you don't know what a chemical equation is, it's just something like this. That's a basic chemical equation. Here's another one. So yeah, those are some chemical equations. But well, this one's balanced. But normally you have to balance chemical equations. I really don't know what else to say. That's pretty much what it is. So how do I do this? You may be wondering. Well, I have broken it up into 3 simple steps. Oh, actually, they're not even steps. You just have to write 3 letters. Well, let me rephrase this all. You just have to write. I guess I'll make them steps. 1. Write down all the elements involved. 2. I'll explain that in a sec. Okay, so there are the 5 steps. 1. Write down all the elements involved in the equation. 2. Write down the number of each of said elements on the reactants and product side. 3. Make them match, like make the numbers, make the amount of them match. I'll explain this all in a sec. 4. Celebrate, and 5. Watch some breaking. To that first one I wrote down. I'll just go through steps. So step 1 is write down all of the elements. Wow, I just left half the equation out. What am I doing? So step 1 is write down all the elements involved. So like H, O. Okay, cool. Step 2, write down the numbers on the reactants and products. If you don't know, these are the reactants. I'll make them reactants will be red because reactant red. Products will be purple because you know products purple. So reactants are red. So write down all the reactants. So I'm just gonna write it here. Reactants. Okay, there's that. Then over here, products. So because of this law, let me just say this real quick. There's this law of something that says that elements can't be lost throughout the equation. Like all the elements on the reactants have to be in the products. So you can't have H2 plus O2 yields H2O plus carbon plus phosphorus plus fluorine unless you have over here a carbon, a phosphorus, and a fluorine. So that's what that says. So I'm saying so a lot, mostly because I don't know what I'm saying now. Like for here, there's an H and an O, there's an H and an O. There can never be any reactants on this side. Holy shit. Never reactants on this side that aren't products on this side. So you can just down here for step 2 automatically just write the same letters over under products because they're never going to change. Great. Step 3, make them, oh, we didn't even finish step 2. Wow, I'm just all over the place. So write down the number of said element for each side. So for this one, there are 2 hydrogens because of the subscript there. So write a 2. There are 2 oxygens because of the other subscript there. On this side, there is 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen. So make the amounts match. 2, 2. They match. Boom. Done. 2, 1. They don't match, and they have to match because of this law of something. That means that this number has to be this number has to be this number. So how do we change the equation to make a match? We have to add a coefficient in front of the entire atom of the element you're trying to change. Like this means, if you add a 2 in front of the H2O, that means you now have 4 hydrogen, 2 times 2, and 2 oxygen, 2 times 1. It's distributive, just doot, doot. So hydrogen is now 4, and oxygen is now 2. Great, look at this. These match. Yay! Oh, wait. These don't. They don't match. So what do you have to do? You have to look back at the equation and say, how can I get 2 more hydrogen? Oh, look, hydrogen right here is just by itself. So I add a 2 there. I get 2 more hydrogen. And that's what you do, because 2 times 2 is 4. And there you have a balanced chemical equation. So let's just do another one. I wrote one here, K2SO4, but just, wow, I already kind of balanced it. What am I doing? K2SO4, pretend you didn't see that. Plus NaOH equals blah, blah, blah. So step 1, write all the elements involved for each side. They're going to be the same, but just write them twice so you can do the number thing. So we got some potassium, we got some sulfate. That's technically not an element, but it's a grouping. It's a anion. We'll talk about those later, so just like write it that. You don't have to write S. You don't have to write sulfur and oxygen. You can just leave it like that. You got some Na, and we got some OH. O.J. Simpson killed his wife with a glove and stuff. Anyway, OH. So over here, you've got the same thing. You've got K. You've got SO4. Ah, jeez. Oh, jeez. You got sodium, and you got some hydroxide, OH. So on the reactant side, there are 2 Ks, 2 potassium, because of that, 1 Q, 1 sulfate. Why is that so? 1 sodium right there, and 1 OH. On the product side, you have 1 potassium, 1 sulfate, 1 sodium, 2 sodium. What am I talking about? 2 sodium, and 1 OH. Fantastic. Setup is done. Now we just have to solve it. So, do these match? No. Problem, let's fix that right away. So you have to look, where is K? Where's potassium on the product side to know where to put the coefficient? And in this place, K is here, so you put the coefficient in front of the entire molecule, which means 2 times 1, you now have 2K, but you also now have 2OH. So, alright, these match now. Done. Just moving down the line. 1, 1, they match. Done. 1, 2, they don't. So, problemo, there is only 1 sodium over here and 2 over here. So you have to look at this side and be, where is the sodium? Oh, here it is. Now I need another sodium, so how do I do that? I add a coefficient. So 2 times 1, 2, 2 times 1, 2. Oh, look at that. Now these two match just because of that. Before this was a 1, and this was a 1, and these didn't match, but because we added the 2 here, it solved not only the sodium problem, but the OH problem indirectly. That's crazy. Yeah, so that's pretty much all there is. Sorry, this was a really bad video. I was kind of talking all over the place, but, it's a lot better on my website. It's, like, a lot better explained. You can check that out here, or it's linked down below. That's it, so thanks for watching, Chemizol. share this video if you think anybody you know needs help with this. And be sure to check out my other channel. Boop. Doom News JMC. That's where I talk about the news of the day, blah blah blah. Definitely forgetting to say something. Oh yeah, balancing chemical equations can be a real pain in the ass. So I put a link down in the description box of a site that does it for you. But make sure you know how to do it, because on a test, they're not gonna have that site. So make sure you know how. But they get tedious and boring. So yeah, check out that site down below. It just does it for you. Type it in and it does it. Cool. That's all. See you next time.